All right, how about now? Thank you for letting me know. It would have been awkward if no one told me. And let's see how this looks. It's quite a gap right here. Don't like that gap. Yeah, all right. I want to go ahead and like deploy and get some testing done, but it's just so many things left to do. Hmm. It's definitely more than 32 pixels. So I bet you it has to do with this right here. This alignment. I'm going to do alignment up. Let's see how that looks. I'm debating just releasing this without the mobile support, but maybe I'm just getting impatient. Okay, I don't understand why this is having a gap. Where is this gap coming from? Ah, top margin 50. Get rid of that. I found it. Okay, okay. Looks better. Still a little bit of a gap though. But is the gap okay? I don't know. I think we can get rid of this. Still a gap. Oh, and there's a gap on the right now. Why isn't it centered? Continually aligned to parent, blah, 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 blah. How odd. Why isn't it centered? Hmm. Inner alignment, center. There we go. There we go. Now it's centered. Um, let's make this have less padding when it's on mobile. Okay, raise the go board up a little bit. And then let's make this. Or do I want this? 16, yeah, let's make this row gap 8. Okay, that looks good. That looks good. Why is the Go board wider than the Go board? Why is there always something that's like 8 pixels off or something stupid? If I rotate it, is it getting the screen width change? Window size change. So this should be getting bigger. It's definitely not meant to go at this angle. But it's fine. I don't think it will go at that angle. Let's put it on the iPad and turn it sideways. The iPad we want sideways. Looks like the gap is okay. Still not perfect on the iPad. Doesn't feel perfect on any device yet, honestly. I'm just happy it works. Let's get rid of this. It doesn't sound good. That is perfect for the Go board. There's no gap. There is a gap. There's just always been a gap and I didn't know it. Has there just always been a gap? Mega Dragon. Daily challenge. Start. No, there's no gap on here. Why is there a gap? While I'm here, actually. I have not checked the, oh, the little X is gone. Hold on. That should be on that. But let's go to the homepage on iPhone. Okay. Daily challenge. Start. Okay, that's fine. Supposed to zoom in and center the problem. It looks like this is all working. Just wanted to double check because I forgot I haven't checked this since I adjusted the go board size. Yeah, the go board size is going to update to be a little bit more usable for adjusting screen sizes. No, there's no way to exit out of this once you've started. I guess they didn't want people to leave after they started the challenge. Let's get this wrong real quick. That is a little loud. Okay. Go back to SamegaDragon.com. Now, is the Play Online working on the mobile? It is not. It's not showing up on the mobile yet. Do I want it to show up on the mobile yet? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it'll be fine. The review page is not mobile friendly yet. Hello, Connor. My chicken. Okay, so on the play, let's actually make this an obvious button. So we want bottom bar. This. Ranked daily challenge. I am coding Samega Dragon. Hello, Jesserak. Right now, I'm just getting a bunch of stuff like squared up for mobile and stuff because it's almost ready to release the first version. I mean, it's not going to be perfect by any means, but it'll let people start playing online. And it's almost ready to go for the first version. Like, I will still need to like clean it up and do bug fixes probably. And then, of course, add any improvements that people are going to want. So it's still a ways away from being done, but I want people to be able to start playing with it relatively soon. So I'm just trying to get everything to size right. I don't do that. I want it to be red. Okay, so we're going to have a play button. Play online. Play online button. And then name this to nav play online. Now, when this is clicked, it's going to navigate you to the play online page and handle all the play online logic from there. It's not going to handle it in a perfect way like this. So I want this to be play, probably. When view is play. And when view is play, show the button. But we're so close to letting people play online. We got the daily challenge, we got ranked, then we got play online. I think it looks acceptable. Then we click play online, and it navigates us to the play online page, which looks like this. Well, we can quickly click a button to get in the game. I'm wondering if I should make these buttons smaller. And let's do that. Play online. Okay, and then we have play section, custom challenge. We have the image with 70%. Then we have the buttons. Okay, so for each button, we're going to lower the size if it's on mobile. Looks like it already does that. Maybe I just need to lower the text. Yeah, let's do that. Landscape. Font size is going to be 18. I'm going to make this one font size to be 14. No, that is not good at all. Okay, let's get rid of that. Lower the time, and then this one. Bit height to content. That one looks good. This one is 150, 150. So let's change this to min width, min height. I think it's 75. Why isn't it a square? Oh, because it's stretching as tall as it can. That's why. And this one. 992. Okay, group. Bit height to content. Well, let's just start copying these conditions. Copy. Paste. Hello. This. Paste. This. Paste. This. Paste. This. Paste. This. Paste. So annoying, but it has to be done. Paste. Paste. paste, paste, paste. Actually lower the size of this image. Oh, it already does. Okay, let's see what it looks like. Looks like this text is what needs to shrink. Let's grab the one from this one. Paste. 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 Lots of paste. All right, that gives a little bit more room. No, there's a gap now. Why is there a gap? Does this have a min height? Min height 480. Min height 0. Alrighty, there's that. You can scroll down and see the games and see your information. Games pop up. That does not look good for mobile. It's also not loading. Oh, because it doesn't have any games on this account. That makes sense. Okay. And so this looks decent. Log out. And then we're going to log in. Which this I'm working on changing. So that way you don't have to put in your username and password. Okay, then we're logged in. Games. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Oh, this is so tedious, man. All right, let's go to game history. Right now, we're going to put this play online page, make this 400. Okay, max width 1280, fit to content. The big thing is this repeating group. Min width 300, fit to content. Maybe it's the group under it. Fit width to content. It's in a row, 8/8. Why is it so wide? Shouldn't it be stacking? Yeah, why isn't it stacking? How odd. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, that does not look good on mobile at all. And then if I make this 1200 again. Okay, it does look good at 1200. Yeah, this doesn't look good at all. Hmm. Hmm. How do I connect the? Sorry, I missed your comment. How do I connect the OGS account to Smega Dragon? Right now, you just log in, but I am working on a thing that will open a new tab and check what your OGS account is, and then grab the access key automatically, and then navigate back and log you in with the access key instead of your password, so that way I never see your password. But I also figured out how to create accounts, so I'm wondering if in the future I also want to just create accounts for the user. But yes, it's playing on OGS. Right now I can log into your account, and right now it's just username and password, but I'm trying to improve that. I'm trying to fix that. Yeah, right now username and password. I don't like this at all, but I don't know what to do to... I don't know how I want it to look is the problem. Let's do alignment like that. Improve that a little bit. Maybe we can move this. Like that. Ah, it's lagging. Why is it lagging? Why the heck is it lagging? Refresh. Bubble must have updated or something. I have to close Bubble and reopen it. Yeah, it must have updated or something in the middle of me working on it. What happens? Let's go back to the play online page. Play online page. Yep, and then get the game history. That's what I was working on. Black user. Next. Yeah. Now the issue with this is the ranks, actually. Because the ranks are underneath the blue name. These are your ranks and these are their ranks. How am I going to do this? Amaranthus is a 36 hue. I didn't even know it could go that low. That's funny. I didn't even know it could go that low. There's a lot of dead space, so let's see if I can fix the dead space. So the reason this one is so long is because usernames can get long. But what if I put these in a group? Group elements in a row container. This row container going to be left. We're going to fit width to content. Lower the minimum height. Yep. That already looks better, actually. That might be passable. That might be passable. The name could stand to be longer. But it's looking better. But these two in a thing. Let's put these two in a row as well so that we're squished together. Yep, and then let's make, that's the result. This is the name. No, that's the result. This one is the name. Name of the game. Make this one 200. That looks good. All right, that's passable. That's passable. All I really need for version 1. And then ranked 19 by 19. Okay. We got that. This could probably use some gapping. Make it 4. Make this one 4 as well. Make this centered. That's font size. I don't want that. I want the right margin to be 0. That'll center that. Okay. That is looking good. Then I have one more page that's really going to suck, and that is the review page. Okay, this is passable. Yeah, there we go. This is passable. And next, back. Ranked 19 by 19. 56% in the last 25 games. Okay. 2.2 on. 8 games to rank up, 2 games to rank down. Okay. Okay. So now let's go to the review page. Inspect, make it mobile. Try. Okay. First things first, I don't know if I need this graph button, because this is very squished information. This graph on the bottom needs to be white. Review yes. Then graphs, bottom graph, appearance, chart color 1, drop down shadow, odd column color, even column color. That's background grid color. Don't want that. X-axis border is fine. Y-axis border, Y-axis text, Y-axis label, crosshair. Get rid of the toolbar. And where is the outline of the bottom bar? Chart color 1 is black. Bar width 70%. Size of the bar percentage relates to 2 adjacent grid lines. Stroke width, the stroke of the bar. Okay, color style solid, gradient type horizontal. No, get solid to gradient, doesn't matter. Drop shadow color, enable drop shadow. Don't have that enabled, so it's not that. Use range color to the bars differently depending on the value. Start range and end range, yeah, that's what makes it white. Yeah, then it flip-flops the colors. Well, what is outlining? What is outline? Data labels, position, bar width, stroke. It's a style. Oh, I went to the top. No drop shadow. Odd column color, even column color. Enable animation, show x-axis border, y-axis, second y-axis, don't know what that is, tooltip. Don't know what legend. This option is that chart legend. You need this 2 series for displaying legend. Don't have it. Get rid of the toolbar. Okay, I don't see anything for outline. Bar width 70%, stroke width to chart color. Drop shadow color. Let's put that at 0%, just in case it's showing it. Range color, grid line color, even column. I think that red, just in case it shows up. That way I'll know. Even odd row column, even row. Oh, odd row color, even row color. That's if we did column colors. Get rid of these colors. Okay, enable animation. Show x-axis border. That's down here, yeah. These numbers are also not correct. So this is not going to be usable on mobile. Yeah, I'm not sure what's causing it, but at the same time, I don't even think I want it on mobile. I'm just going to have this hide when landscape or when the current page width is small enough. It's just not going to be visible. I'm going to do the same thing for this. That should clear up that a little bit. Okay, that needs a little bit of padding. Put the top padding to be 8, right padding to be 8. Get that off the wall. Now for the tricky part. How are we going to display all this information on mobile? So the first thing I want to do, I think, is hide this repeating group. Okay, I'm going to hide that. Actually set this to 400 right now, well, for testing. So we're going to hide that group. Hide that. Now, this is going to be big enough that it pushes this down, so that's fine. This row column gap, blah, blah, blah. Let's center all the items. And then this is going to have a minimum width of 300. Okay, so that's better. Why is it so far down though? Um, okay, so it's something to do with this. We've centered it. Move that up. X. Top padding. Top margin. 50. What tool? It is a bubble IO. And how are you? Okay, now why does this? Why does this not stretch all the way up? Like this is stretch all the way up here. That's weird. Should go all the way up to the go board. Stretching to its maximum height. This is also that. There's that. What in the world? Why on earth is this not higher? Get rid of that margin. I think it's 0. I don't know why it's not higher. It's like something is pushing it down. Can't be this because that's collapsed. Could the width be enough so it soda plays? Width of what? The bottom group? Problem, my issue right now is the height though, not the width. It's supposed to be going up as high as it can. Oh no, there's a mod in chat. Twitch dashboard doesn't let me move it for some reason, and it's really annoying. There we go. I can ban them. There we go. That works. I don't get it. I just don't get it. Why on earth? I had this. It doesn't matter. Why on earth is it doing this? I feel like there's something invisible that I'm not seeing. So you see how there's a giant gap right here? This stuff is in a group container or div container or whatever. And it's supposed to stretch up as high as it can before it runs into another object. So it's supposed to stop right here. But something is keeping it right here. And I don't know why. That is the issue. That's what I thought right here. But I have it collapse when hidden. Right now it's hidden. See, it pushes it down when it's not hidden, so that it's definitely collapsing. And there's nothing else in between them. This is a line to parent. I don't want that to be a line to parent. Row. Oh, I just broke something. Or did I fix it? I just broke it. Hold on. What did I do here? This is a row, that's fine. This, fine. This needs to stretch as high as it can. But it's not. Control Z. No, I think I'm on the right track. I just don't, I'm just, because I'm clicking stuff. I just gotta understand what I'm clicking. Min height is 40. So I'm stretching to its maximum height. No, you aren't. Hide that for a second. Not stretching to its maximum height. This is the parent, and it puts everything in a row. And then they should stack on top of each other when they run out of a horizontal room. They stack on top of each other. But this is the group that contains the whole page, and it's also a row, so it should do the exact same thing. Oh, this is squishing everything. This needs to stretch as well. And then now this one is down there again. What the flip? What the flip-flops? Cat, I don't want to give you attention right now. Why do you need attention? Okay. Why is it down here? Oh my gosh. Oh no, this doesn't make any sense. This does not make any sense. There's no margin, there's no padding, no conditional. This is doing exactly what it's supposed to do. Because it's on the up top margin 60, vertical alignment top. This one, vertical alignment, that's container alignment. Vertical alignment is stretch. What if I make it that? Nope, that just shrinks it. This is so frustrating. I should not be getting slowed down because of something like this. I should not be getting slowed down from this. This should just be working. Re-add it. I could take this column. I'm scared to move it. What if I put that right here? Yikes. Okay. Okay. That's progress. Now, the next thing I want to do is I want to make only the bottom scroll, and leave the go board stationary. But we're making progress. We're making progress. I think I need to put the navigation above the graph. Oh, it's like right here. Where's the navigation? Make that above the graph. Yeah. Okay. Back to what I was doing. So this one is stretching to the max height and is doing what I would expect. Problem is it stretches the whole page, which was why it was in a column container. So that way I have a scroll container, because I want a container to scroll everything. Now if I put it back in there, it's down here again. I need this one to stretch because I need the other one to scroll. This one don't make sense. A column and a column container? Let's just add it. Okay, let's try it. I mean, why not? Put them in another container. Why do you need attention? Same thing. I make it a row. Gandalf. Gandalf the Grey. Okay. I am frustrated. Doesn't make any sense. All right, let's move this out of that container and delete the container. So we don't really need it. There's no margins. I don't get it. So you can see like how in the container it'll scroll without moving the Go board, which is what we need, right? Need to scroll without moving the Go board. Technically, yes, I can give a negative margin. Not a fix, but it's a band-aid. I was actually thinking about maybe making the min height 50% of the page. I wonder if that'll work. Okay, so the page still scrolls, so it's almost, so maybe not 50%, but maybe like 40%. And just hope that all mobile devices are approximately the same ratio. There we go, that's the behavior we need. That is the behavior we need. And then we have the arrows still showing. That's good. I don't know if we need to load SGF. On mobile, we probably don't need that, right? So we can just hide this. I don't really want to worry about loading SGFs on mobile. Crap. Hide this link as well. Okay. Okay, and I think we're golden. And if you click this, hit the time control. Don't know why there's a scroll right there. Name info. 96. Meeting group. Men width 140. Text men 0. Men 0. 30 30. Men width 296. Let's make it 200. Why is this cut off? Nope, that didn't do it. Nope, that didn't do it. That's odd. Just padding. Huh, how odd. Let's reduce the padding, see if that fixes it. Okay, so right now it's 16, right? So let's make it 8. Turn that on. See if that fixes it. I'm still frustrated that this is like what doesn't work. Like the fact that I had to put a band-aid on it is annoying. Information still scrolls. Something to do with this. How'd you do that? No scrolling. It has something to do with the negative margins on this X. Okay, well that's fixed. It's fine with that. Then down here you can probably navigate like that. I think I would like to see the AI moves while I'm navigating though. Like I would like to be able to see if the move is good or not while I'm navigating. There's so much limited screen space on mobile. Holy crap. Then we have this down here, which is so daggum tall. Okay, so what do we want to do first? First thing, I think we need to hide the Go board and show the stats first. And then we're gonna have a toggle to show the Go board, I think, would be the best thing to do. I hate you, you stupid group. Why do you not stretch all the way up? There's literally nothing else above you. Do 100% and then add, what the flip? Oh, collapse on hidden. There we go. Okay. Okay, let's do min height 100%, right? And And then we're going to add a padding on top to give room for the home button. And then get rid of that. This isn't visible. So that's not visible, that's not visible. And then this is the navigation. We're gonna say when the review board, can't I find it? Oh, when it's, that's why I'm putting it in the wrong spot. My brain's getting tired. When the review board isn't visible, the navigation will not be visible. So the stats are going to load. Eventually. I don't know why that's a different height when it's loading. Where's the accuracy score? Oh, I bet you I have a bug. I bet you I have a bug. I bet you I have a console bug, don't I? Yeah, because it's... I bet you it's because the Go board not being visible. But I wanted to show the stuff first. I wanted to show this chart first. We can get rid of this whole section when the Go board's not visible. Can you display Go moves on the board? Yes, I can. Right now, it just displays a square, which I don't like, but it works. When the Go board is invisible, this element is visible as no. Make sure it's collapsed when hidden. Collapse that. So this will give you the data of the game when you first open it. And you can see how many mistakes you made. And then we're going to click a button to flip-flop to show the Go board and the navigation. Now, why are the accuracy scores not showing? Yeah, there's actually three players because it flip-flops black and white when there's handicap. And instead of changing every single element, I just duplicated white and moved it over here. And just said, okay, you're over here now. That's all I did. That's I was lazy. I didn't want to click on every single element in that condition. I just copied the whole thing. Okay, so this is going to be min height 40, min height 40, min height 40. Okay, I need to remember I have NAOL tonight. So hide that, hide that, hide that. Wait, they're all shrinking. Then why are you not shrink? Oh. What? So for some reason, this number's showing nothing, but it's visible. What? That doesn't make any sense. Also, why are the accuracy scores not showing? It says I have a bug. Tool is not defined. That's because the Go board isn't showing. It can't find it, I guess. And where is page loaded? Oh, I need to folder these. Page loaded, page loaded, page loaded. Display data and login information. Once your login information is good, get your config, I guess. Game information does nothing, literally nothing. When the API calls users, good to go. I'm gonna load OGS. I wonder if I cannot have this invisible. Let's cheat. Instead of it having to be invisible, let's set the opacity. Oh, I can't set the opacity of it. Okay. Can I do a negative? What about min height and max height? Put them at 0. And top margin 0. And let's see if that gets rid of the bug. Almost. Technically worked. Technically worked. We just need to make the background of this group a color. Okay, so you are going to be what? Is there a padding right here? No, there's no padding. Okay, this is gonna annoy me again, isn't it? This is going to be driving me nuts. Background style, flat color. Flat color is going to be the background color. So we're going to pretend there's no color, but it's actually going to have background color. Now the problem is there is a 16 pixel gap right there. See, this has 16 pixel gap, so I'm going to have to do margin -16. Okay, and now it covers up the Go board on mobile. Exactly what we want. Who needs a Go board? Okay, now I gotta hide all this crap again. So first things first, get rid of the other crap that I did. I need the players. Need that whole section. Outcome. Thank you for the follow, Dodo.
_fish just followed.
Welcome, welcome. How are you? Okay, so we're going to hide this element on mobile. That should hide the navigation on mobile. Then we're going to do the same thing for the move information, for the AI information. Refresh that. And this should show you the relevant game information for now. Loads, blah, blah, blah. Percentage. Okay, this is as clean as I can get it, I think. Because we don't want the home symbol to cover up anything over here. And that looks like a good amount of information to get from your game. Yeah, I think that looks good. Now we need a way to show the Go board. Now, what do we want? There's a gap space right here, so we could probably put something right there. So that would be right here, top padding 50. So instead of that, hello Soga, how are you? So instead of putting the padding there, put a margin on this one of 50. Actually, I might not need to do that at all, because I'm going to put something right there, and that'll push it down. Now, do I want it to be a button or text? What do I want right here? I want some sort of toggle or something. Let's put an icon. And then let's make it down. And then this is going to change the state of something that'll flip-flop the whole page. Now, what I plan to do, actually, this needs to go somewhere else because this is not going to work. Because I need to hide this group on the Go board, not the whole group, actually. I need to push this group down when I show the Go board, which would push this arrow down. But maybe that's fine. So top padding 8, left padding 8. And then we're going to say icon mobile toggle. Mobile Goban toggle. There you go. I hate debugging difficult things. And then we're going to say when it's greater than or equal to the mobile landscape, this element's not going to be visible. All right. Now we're going to have a state. I'm going to say Goban showing. Going to be a bool. Yes, no. Going to start default no. And then when I click on it, it's going to set it to yes. Icon mobile Goban toggle. Gobon showing. This icon, Gobon showing, is no. At all. So the condition will always be the opposite. Okay. And then we got to go through all of our elements that have the condition of the mobile. We're going to copy this, paste it, and say, and mobile icon Gobon showing. Then min height is going to be 40%. Top margin is going to be 0. And that'll push it back down. You got ChatGPT mad at you. That's funny. ChatGPT kept trying to tell me something one of the OGS API calls was wrong. It said stop putting a slash at the end, and I'm like, the URL needs a slash or it don't work. But it kept removing it every time I would ask it for the code. It kept removing it, so I had to keep watching out for it every time it gave me advice. In short, your drunk written select wrapper is recreating. What is this drunk written select wrapper? You're coding drunk stuff, or you are drunk when coding? Effect react blows up. What on earth? Okay, so first off, let's see if this shows the go board. Okay, let it load, don't rush. Show the go board, almost. Is it max height? Max height, 40%. And then container vertical alignment. Gonna be down. And then this icon, when this icon Gobon showing, this is going to be a different icon. It's going to be up instead. Okay, so it'll show you the information. Yay, I get to see my overall performance. Go down, and it went down too far. No, because the Go board doesn't have the margin. That's right, that's right, that's right. Okay, either way, it shows the Go board. Go board. Actually, let's get back to this. Copy the condition. Go board. When move that down. When the icon is Gobon showing, you're going to move yourself down, vertical alignment, blah, 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 blah. Let's also make the vertical alignment of this top, just in case. Now that should push the Go board down. All right, looks good. I really want that to be higher. Let's do 45%. Okay. Next, we need to show all the stuff. Okay, so don't want that, don't want that. Players, I guess you probably still want to see. Game information outcome, you probably still want to see. No, you can probably hide that, right? Let's hide it, and I can always change it later. This element is visible is no. Collapse when hidden. Okay, now let's collapse that. Let's get our controls back. This element is visible is yes. We can hide the graph. Don't need that showing while we're navigating. Collapse when hidden. This is the AI move information. Definitely want to show that. And then the move accuracies we do not need to show when it's, because it doesn't even fit on the half the screen. It takes up the whole screen. This element is visible. Is no. Okay, let's see how this looks. We see our stats, yay. Like that. Now we're navigating the Go board. Which is good, but I can't see the move. Why? Why are cell phones so daggum small? Oh. Do I need to get rid of this whole blasted name section? I might have to. I can't see any of the freaking moves. I can't see the AI stuff. Okay. I feel like that player information is important, but whatever. Elements visibles, no. Show me the AI. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh. Wrong condition. Sorry. All right, shows the game. Down, we're navigating. Okay. It shows the icon, and then we can always scroll down for more information. That's what we want. We got the score, we got the icon showing when we make a mistake. And then we can still click the icon, it'll show the square, or we can click the variation and it'll play it out. Okay. Can you test on different mobile phone sites? Yeah, I should do that. iPhone 11, let's go 12, 13 mini. Looks like it still fits on 12, 13 mini. Do we have a smaller one? iPhone 2nd gen. Ooh, you have a very old iPhone. It barely cuts this off. Oh man, do I care about the SE, iPhone SE? What about Android 11? It's not as wide, so the buttons need to shrink. Okay, that's at least manageable. Also not as tall. But I can shrink the buttons. Okay. Paste. Paste. What is the size? This is min width, max width, min width 50, height 50. So we're gonna do min width, and then height. Let's do 40. Copy that. Paste. Crap, I did a bad. I'll fix it in a second. This is, actually it doesn't matter. I was gonna say the condition is only when the Go bond's showing, but these don't show if the Go bond's not showing, so it's fine. All right, here you go. Ta-da! You can click to the game. Now, clicking on the Go board, I think, would be a pain. And I haven't written a zoom in function on tap. But how important is that for this release? Are you really going to be playing out variations on your phone while you're reviewing? Usually on the phone, you're just going to want a quick overview, right? Right? Now there is one more thing I want to do, and that is with this. When you click the drop down, it shows you the moves. When I click the move, it navigates to that move on the Go board, but I want it to show the Go board when I do it. So that is a custom flow. First custom jump to move. We're going to set the state of that icon to show the Go board. See you, Rusty. Thanks for hanging out. I gotta get off here soon and take a break before NAOL. Okay, and now when you scroll down, you're like, I want to see my blender. 118. And it scrolls to 118, shows blah, blah, blah. Yeah! All right. I think this is passable. This feels passable. And when you click the home icon, it takes you back to the main iPhone screen. And then you click play, play online. And then you'll play a game. You'll probably review the game or go back to the home page. And you can click this icon to go back. And you can do puzzles like normal. Fortunately, the load time is not ideal. It is what it is. Yeah, it'd be lovely if you were just logged into OGS on this screen and then it was ready to go. But I'm nowhere near that yet. By the way, play online. Let's play a bot. Amaranthus. Open it in a new tab. Put that on mobile. Yeah! That doesn't look half bad. And if you hate it, you can show it on OGS for now. I'm gonna have that button for now. All right. And we're playing Go. We are playing Go online. Yep. And it's pretty lag-free once the game has started. Now, there is potential issues that I've heard horror stories of. And that is if your cell phone changes internet connection, like through cell phone towers, it'll kick you off OGS and after you reconnect. Yeah, this is a bot. So we'll have to like test this on actual cell phones. All right, we play a game and then we can go home or we can review it. Actually, I need to add a button that says play another that takes you back to the play online page. Oh, because it did it too fast. That's gonna have to be a catch, is I have to wait for the AI to be done reviewing on OGS. I need to know when the AI on OGS is done analyzing the game. Is it really not done? Seriously? It's done. I don't even have a bug. What the flip? Why aren't you showing the data? Why is every single move A7? Every single move is A7. What the heck? Every single AI recommended move is A7. No, why? Why? What's wrong with the AI? Is it because it's such a small board? Does it only analyze 19 by 19 boards? But it's so beautiful. Everything's working, except there's always a bug. There's always one more bug. There's always one more Decom bug. Okay, so there's definitely an AI review. Well enough, ship it. That's funny. There's definitely a score. There's definitely a graph. Definitely an AI review happened. I think I know what it is. I think I know what it is. I think it's Bubble's fault. Hold on, let me control F5. No, that didn't work. Let me try going back to it. Let me leave and come back. Because I'm wondering if Bubble is trying to save the API data so it doesn't have to make the same call over again. Because it has been known to do that. And let's go down here to games. That's the game we just played. I'm going to review it. And it doesn't work. And there's no bugs. Why? Why is this game broken? What's the red error? Oh, sorry. This is an area chart, and it's a super easy fix. Basically, where's the chart button? Why is this button gone? Oh, because there's no AI data, so it's not going to show you anything. Okay, so it's actually this chart right here. This one right here is visible with no data. So it's saying, "Hey, I'm a chart. I'm supposed to have data, and I don't." That's what the error is. So what I'm supposed to do is not show it until the data exists. Yeah. Why is this icon showing? The icon is not supposed to show if I'm on... Ah, okay. On by default. Okay, turn that off. It's got to be the board size. Board size must be throwing it off. Because if I put on a 19 by 19 board, it works. I was about to get bad. Oh no, I broke this with the mobile stuff. Wait, why is this still showing? Icon, not visible when page loads. Current page is greater than, it needs to be a less than. Well, this is highly unfortunate. I've somehow made this look ugly. So this graph is supposed to stretch all the way across. Graph, area chart. Guess I can go ahead and fix it. When this area charts, what is it? Series data, areas charts data. Okay, getting it from JavaScript scores. When JavaScript scores a value list is a value list, output one list. Output one list. Count is greater than 0 or greater than and equal to 1 because for some reason bubble has a fraction of a difference. This element will be visible, and that should fix that bug because we're just going to hide it. And then it'll be visible when the data is loaded. Now, with that being said, min width 200. We're going to say when it is greater than or equal to, we'll just say less than. We'll just flip-flop it. Less than mobile landscape, then min width is 200. Otherwise, min width is going to be 90%. Why are you small? Your min width should be 90%. Min width, 90%. Oh, the parent group has to be 90%. Copy. Parent group, sorry. Width not equal height. What is not? There we go. There we go. There we go. The problem is not, no, it's not wide enough because it needs to be wide enough to push this chunk down. Yeah. I wanted it to be wide. Okay, fix that. Now, why is there no data on the 13 by 13 board? Oh, everything was working so good. Why? Actually, there's a bug that I'm not going to fix. Oh, no, there's not. This is the same rotation. I thought it was not rotated correctly. I thought it wasn't the same rotation as OGS, but it is. Why? Oh, why? Oh, why? Oh, why? Oh, why? Oh, why? Does it not load? Ah, I need to stop. I need to stop. It's so close to being ready to go for version 1. There's still so many little things that I want to do though, but if I keep going, I'll never freaking release it. Oh, and then that's right at the game page. GameOGS, there's one button that I want to add before I wrap it up for the day. So on the Go board in the results, you have your review button, but I also want to have a button to go back to playing online. So this button is going to be play another game. Nope. Play game. Just play online then. I'm limited to my language translations because I don't feel like tracking everyone down to translate my languages again. So it's just going to be play online instead of play another game. Add workflow, navigation, go to page, play online. what does Mozilla do? All right. Then that'll be good for today. Oh, no. No, they didn't. No, they didn't. I'm having humans translate my AI slop, not the other way around. Honestly, I even had to give up on some of it because the AI just wasn't getting it right. Like the Japanese to Korean translations, I had to be very careful because some of the Japanese Go terms are cuss words. So that wasn't good. Yeah, I really need other people's languages to proofread this stuff. Okay, and if you want to play around with it, here's the version test. Have fun. Let me know if you find a bug. You just got to go to the Play Online page from wherever. But with that, I think I'm going to wrap it up for the day and hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for hanging out. Let's see who we can raid. We'll raid bats. Adios.